I hope they change classes in the interesting for once. We all hope, but that's not gonna happen. It's all gonna be super minimal change. And then some job is gonna be broken, some job is gonna be fine. The ones that are fine are the ones that will be worse because they will just be fine. Whereas like, you know, Ninja being so bad in both Endwalker and Shadowbringer, Ninja was so bad. They have to look into it and then it becomes perfect. And then you got all the rework that is like, it's gonna start all over again. There's no negotiation. You play it, it is what it is. Hope that next time you come back, the Summoner, you don't know what Dragon's gonna be. You fear what Ninja's gonna be. Like, you see, a lot of classes are just in between. You don't know whether they'll be good. Like, Summoner is gonna be good, obviously. You can't f up Summoner, right? You add in a couple of buttons, you add in a couple of GCD, Summoner just become better, right? Ninja's scary. Gunbreaker is scary. So it's like, even if you think that they should make all the job fun, do you think they can do that for 21 jobs? I don't think they will change much. I really don't think they will change much. Just hope that some job don't f up. Raid Mage, please, no more finisher. If they want to do something, maybe make reprise a combo. Rather than using your black and white mana just for melee combo, maybe you have a reprise combo. I don't know. Maybe you add a finisher to your dual cast. Dual cast finisher. Dual cast finisher, right? Like, some things they can do, man, but more is not always good, you know? Of GCD mana spender, yeah? What about Reaper? Communal finisher? I have nightmares about Ninja Raiju. I'm so glad I didn't play Ninja at the beginning. I heard it was bad. Heard the double lock was bad. Luckily, I didn't play it. Holy. I'm so glad Ninja is so good now, man. But at the same time, I'm scared that it's gonna become a lot worse. They will do something about removing some and adding some. That's usually what they do. And also, they stop doing things like adding too many buttons already, right? 10 levels, they do 5 changes. 2 traits and then 3 buttons. This time you get Kamai Itachi, Raiju. Yeah, that's it, right? In terms of like adding on to the toolkit. See, that's what I mean, right? Some off GCD can go into a GCD. Like Sonic Break should go into an off GCD Bowshock. Bowshock shouldn't be a button. I mean, I'm just like abstractly giving an example. Now, obviously, that's gonna be miserable for Gunbreaker. One more off GCD. I know. I'm just like giving an example. I think there's some abilities. Like an off GCD can go into a GCD. A GCD maybe can go into an off GCD. Like reprise. Whenever you press reprise, you get a finisher that is off GCD, for example. You know what I mean? Somehow balance it in a way that you will overcap mana. Reprise will take care of that, and then it's a DPS gain, so that it will be like, you know, part of the rotation, right? Without adding another finisher, you know, without standing there to cast another spell, you know what I mean? Make it fun. What about Dark Knight? I think Dark Knight can get one more combo, like Path and I. Instead of just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? Maybe 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4. Path and Speed can be like Bunshin. Right now, Path and Speed is literally just a filler. Like, it doesn't serve any purpose. Back then, Path and Speed chunks. Path and Speed is a big hit, you know? Back then, Path and Speed is like, holy potency, you know what I mean? Now, Path and Speed is like, you literally just press the button because you need to press the button, right? Make Calf and Speed have like a finisher, you know? Calf and Speed into Speed and Calf. I wouldn't care if they consolidate into one, but I think AoE should all just be 2 target gain. That's what it should be. If they always put AoE rotation as 2 target gain, they can start doing things like bosses that will be like, you know, Garuda Ifrit. Garuda Ifrit type. You can make fights that is like more 2 target oriented. It'll be fun. Now, obviously not like the whole fight. That'll be boring, right? Just press 2 buttons. But exactly what I mean, like Garuda and Ifrit. Sometimes they are together, sometimes they are not. Your rotation will just change between single target between 1, 2, 3. A lot of jobs will actually be more fun because right now a lot of jobs is just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now obviously tank is already going into those AoE bullshit, but that is not because to them it's a DPS gain. It's just that it's a way to gain cartridge. It's a way to gain gauge. It's the way to prolong, say, Storm's Eye. But I think they should just make it 2 target gain. A lot of fights would actually be more fun. Yeah. I love TOPP2. I love TOPP2. I thought that is one of the most fun phases. Sometimes it's 2 targets. Sometimes it's 1 target. Switch to a shield where you have to hard swap single target. BJCC phase is very well done. I love it. Same for P1 Living Liquid. Also really fun. I like fights like that, you know? It's too boring already, right? Just fighting a boss, big ass hitbox, single target. I feel like sometimes when the opportunity comes and you do 2 AoE is fun. That being said, I do not enjoy Raid Mage 2 target. I don't even know whether Square Enix knows. These 2 AoE is f***ing dog shit. 2 target AoE is better than you Jot and Impact. Like, I think they missed something here. They need to look into that. I don't know whether they know. Basically, AoE should just be a 2 target gain. Just simple. A few things that can make the game fun. You see, think about it. Fundamentally, they don't need to change a lot about the game. I can tell you right now, mark my words, Dream Within a Dream is gonna have a Bunshin treatment. Dream Within a Dream is gonna have a finisher. I think it's about damn time. I'm surprised that they put Bunshin to Kamai Itachi in the first place. I really thought that they would do Dream Within a Dream and then a finisher, but somehow they put it into Kamai Itachi. I was quite surprised there. So I think it will be fun that they can put this in. I like what they did with Kasatsu. That's awesome. You see, some of these things, I think a lot of job could you... Dude, let me tell you, Ninja is the best design job. These Ninja designer guys know how to cook. He knows how to make the game more fun. He knows how to balance it. And he knows how to not make button blow. It's so smart. You know, for us, right, the way to make Ninja expand is to add another mudra. But instead of doing that, he made he made Kasatsu into a stronger ninjutsu while pressing the same mudras. I think that's brilliant. They make you do an AoE win skill without casting a mudra via a bunshin of GCD. I think that's really smart. I think that this guy knows what he's doing, right? He knows the problem of the game. He knows how to expand the kit without button bloating and still make some of these buttons that's like, dude, some of these buttons are one-off. Really? I like the interaction between Meisui and Bava as well. You finish with a sweet on, it sucks finishing with a sweet on. You know, now you don't 10 GG into trick. Now you trick into 10 GG. So what do you do with the sweet on? You eat it, you Bava. And then you increase Bava potency when sweet on is Meisui is in effect. That's brilliant. You know, some of these things, like, you don't need to add new things. Meisui served just one purpose before. It just give gauge. Kasatsu, okay. Just crit my right on. Blah. Could have crit anyway. It's not really 100% DPS increase. I could have crit anyway. Now they make the Hyosho. The entire kit for Ninja is just well done. Well thought out, well done, nothing extra. Making use, recycling all the good shit. Like Mark, he could have just thrown Mark away. Okay, like you see, the Ninja guy was just talk. Yes, Yoshi P, hey, I need you to change Ninja into a 2-minute job. Trick attack, too strong. We try a lot of ways to make trick attack work. Try to make it different, too strong. Fix it. I mean, I guess I will make Mark 2 minutes and it works. It just works. He knows what he's doing, right? I think all the job developer needs to look into like what he's doing. You know, Tenchi Jin immediately identifies a problem. Mudra GCD, Mudra GCD, Mudra GCD was too bad. It was like a whole 3 GCD of standing there. It's like, what, 7 seconds? The moment he changed Mudra into a GCD, it becomes 3 seconds. Immediately divide that clunkiness by half. Black Mage ley line needs to take note of that. For example, right? Need a lot of things, right? Doton. You can't just remove Doton. If you remove Doton, you need to come up with something. What did he do? He made Doton interact with the AoE. Like, you guys know what I'm trying to say, right? You don't have to add in new things. You just have to make some of these kit, just expand them, right? This into a Kamaitachi, this into a Hyosho. I think Dream within a Dream can also become something. If you look at Dark Knight, right? I think Cuff and Speed can have a finisher combo. I think so. I mean, they did that for Salted Earth. I think that's okay. Honestly, Sword and Darkness should have been Cuff and Speed. This shouldn't even exist. Literally everything is gone already. Flaming Arrow is gone. Shadow Flame is gone. Somehow this Dark Knight guy still have Salted Earth. And then he thought he made it better by making Salted Earth always doesn't need to ground target. Salted Earth needs to be ground target. This Dark Knight guy, right, completely have no f***ing idea what he's doing. Abyssal Drain. Bro, what the f*** is this? Dude, this is really good in Dungeon Pool. Who gives a shit, man? You don't use this shit in Raid, right? Cuff and Speed into Abyssal Drain would have been good. I think Age of Shadow can have a continuous combo as well, right? Rather than just spamming this button one time. This could be the number 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I got mana. Age of Shadow into a finisher, a GCD finisher. That's your 4 right there. I'm not saying remove Salted Earth and Dark Knight just lose 1 AoE, right? I'm saying remove this and make another thing better. Dark Knight would rather Salted Earth being Bowshot and get it done with. Yeah, something like that, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. Dark Knight. Age of Shadow can improve. Half and Speed can improve. Abyssal Drain, if you want to keep it, can improve. But I think Abyssal Drain will be gone. Shadowbringer should cause Dark Knight duration. I don't even know why they put Shadowbringer. Age of Shadow should just continue with Shadowbringer. Dark Side duration is just meaningless right now. It never wears off, right? The other day, Violent was telling me these statistics. If you guys go to logs, you guys will realize, right? When you press an average of 100 GCD, you will be using Age of Shadow about 60-70 times. And no one complained about Age of Shadow, but everybody complained about Dark Arts. Crazy, right?